I've never been a big fan of cemeteries,
Also,
especially
the
after.
insult milk toast is typically
I
spelled
promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
MILQUE toast.
Yeah, that is true.
The language is wild.
Especially English.
Unfortunately, yeah.
We're looking for a big old crooked ass tree.
So, did you ever come back?
Keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Have you been back here at all since the funeral?
Monkey see, monkey
Never had a
do.
reason to.
There's a memory that I remember about you.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Maybe
Because
she's
they're very
visiting
lonely.
Dad.
That's right, sweetie. And
Mm.
sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here.
Secretly.
That sounds
Always
like
here.
a
Mom?
dad thing.
Always. She loved us. A lot. But sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Due to the national outlaw. Oh, due to the national outlawing. Fuck, now I can't read. Due to the national outlawing of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways of Nope. How do you say it again?
Cling it.
Cling it?
Yeah, I think it was cling it.
The knowledge of the
I could
old
be
way.
wrong.
Yeah, I'm just not. Knowledge of the TLINGIT spiritual practices have been lost. Below are two everlasting examples of the love and reverence we continue to show our departed in the traditions of our ancestors.
Mourning those who have journeyed to the other side. As love transcends all boundaries, the passing of a clan member is an event felt throughout the community. The people come together to mourn a loved one and lift their opposite clan members' spirits. When an eagle is being mourned, the ravens showered love and strength upon mourning eagle clans. Likewise, when a raven is being mourned, the eagles are there for their ravens. After the service, it is customary for the members of the opposite moiety to comfort the grieving family by bringing out their uwu clan-owned regalia to symbolically catch tears before they hit the ground and comfort grieving clan members with support.
I can't picture any other way to pronounce it, but just the pause of like, wait, really?
Uwu?
Oh no.
I was not expecting to say uwu.
Celebrating life. The 40-day party is observed 40 days after the passing to pay respects to the departed. Some believe this is a more recent tradition. Family members organize a shared meal where a fire dish, one plate of food, is burned to nourish and comfort the spirit of the departed. 1 year or more from the passing, a QX potlatch is held to first mourn, then celebrate the life of the departed. It is hosted by the clan of the deceased. This is to honor the departed clan member. Through a traditional ceremony, show appreciation and pay debts to the opposite moiety, right?
Yeah,
Moiety?
that's my guess.
Cool. Who supported the clan during time of mourning.
So, Kuiks or whatever, that's a different language
Kuik?
for sure. So this is
Okay.
probably like Atulu or something.
At what?
Atulu?
One more time?
Atulu. That's
Okay.
that's my guess. It's a different language and probably nothing like how I read it.
You know, we're not here to be accurate. We're here to be.
Building a house right next
I don't
to
know.
the
We're here to be
cemetery.
actually.
Hard hard to think.
We're
what
just
works
here for a
together.
good time.
Well,
Here
like
for
Michael.
the best of
Some
times.
people
Not a
should
long
go to
time.
cemeteries willingly. People
Exactly.
with functional families, I guess.
Yeah, you let me know if you ever meet one of those.
Oh no, I'm stuck on the grave.
Not again.
Well,
That
there's the
too.
crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Got
We
him.
just did inventory with him.
Right?
Guess again.
Lord Phillips.
Guess again.
Robin
Look,
Gar.
there's Michael.
May you rest in peace, Robin.
Is it the one that has a light coming down on it?
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
No. Was that the Eagles? Mourning the Ravens.
Kids,
Oh?
it's time.
So this is what I meant.
Memory. Memory. Oh?
We really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
No.
I'm fine on my own.
Yeah.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, time for Mama.
Mama.
This is Mama, right?
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
Oh. Michael knows everything. Do not step on graves. I tried, it wouldn't let me, so.
When didn't Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourself
Whoa, rude.
You put the hand up like, get away. And it's like, yeah, sure.
So, how are you, hold
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me
Sheesh.
deeply.
So, can I
Deeply.
help you guys out somehow?
What was your uncle like? Let's
So what
pry
was your
into your
uncle like?
past.
Oh boy. Where do I start? You,
From the
you know that one
beginning.
grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
No.
Type like a T-Rex.
Just how
Does he
one
mean
type
like
a
chicken peck?
T-Rex?
You know, almost kissing the keyboard. Like, makes you look like you got tiny baby arms. Like a T-Rex.
Oh.
Never
Yeah.
change, Michael.
Anyway, as
That's
grumpy as
funny.
he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there.
True. You were close to your uncle, huh?
You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Plinkett.
Clink
Spent
it.
more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first
Plink it.
person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
I volunteer for taste testing.
If you need a new taste tester,
I
sign me up.
volunteer as
As
tribute.
if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Clinket-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No one promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
True. If you don't take risks, what are you gonna do?
Facts.
Hey, can I ask
Well,
you
maybe just
something
follow a
about this
recipe.
place?
Actually,
Yeah,
No.
shoot.
that usually works.
You gotta make up your own recipes if you're gonna be a cook.
That's true.
What's the story behind the Clinket Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history. That was Uncle William.
And I was spot on.
Lost
That's
in
really
the
good.
chaos of history?
Well, let's say
I
you
have no
wanted room
imagination, I
for
couldn't
a
even paint the
school
picture.
or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy. You just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
I am curious. You were close to your uncle, huh? Oh no.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
So they're just gonna
So-
sit there. Huh?
Hmm.
How are you,
Guess that means we explore.
Sooner this is all over, the better.
We can just listen in.
So far, it seems like everyone in town's got an ugly secret. Please don't let me find yours.
I'm way too good at disposing of bodies.
Whoa.
I respect it.
I'm not tasting your food now.
You did look an awful lot like Jack Torrance yesterday with that axe.
Here's Mikey. But for real, though, we gotta schedule a movie night ASAP.
Here's Mikey.
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
That sounds like a trade.
What's the tags? Hey, what's the tags? Hey, I'm curious. If I gotta get down on my knee, wait. All right, where's Mom's grave at?
Where's Mom's spaghetti when you need it?
Open. Open. Open.
You having trouble there?
That was the hardest part of the whole game.
Oh no.
Do you remember where she is?
No. I mean, for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back.
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that.
We'll find her.
Afterwards, you and I had a moment.
We'll
to
find
the
her.
totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
You can't.
I swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Whoa.
Don't know.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
And I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
I'll be back soon, all right?
Tyler promised to
But I'm gonna
return.
come see you every
Allison
week.
promised to
We'll
visit.
talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you. Promise.
Ooh,
I'll be back soon, alright?
I like the promise to
Promise.
return.
I'll be back every week.
Because especially with how
Alright?
Tyler handled it,
Mm-hmm.
that seems more
I'll be
likely.
back soon, alright? Promise.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be
Mm-hmm.
back soon, alright?
I mean, he was pretty mature about the whole situation, taking the blame and doing all that, and so it
No.
sounds like something that he would say to
We'll
her.
be okay.
I
You'll
killed
see.
her.
I murdered that bitch.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Maybe someday.
Hmm. I bet Mom is up here, alive and well.
That'd be such a
You think
twist.
Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Damn. You did not have to say that.
Right?
It was super unnecessary.
Could have just said yes. Carol. Carol Brown.
Mom.
Eddie's wife.
Oh.
I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Brown's mom died.
Well, we were only 4.
Oh. Brown's mom.
She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
It definitely didn't help, but
Psychosis.
it was years later.
Hmm. Dog. Finn Anderson.
I want that dog plush.
Me too. Well, let me grab it though.
I meant in real life. Give me that damn dog.
I also think it's like a bad thing to take stuff off of people's graves, but you know.
You know, that's probably true. But like also, what if I really want it?
Well, you do you, brother.
God, I think I need a
As
second.
long as it's not an Indian burial ground, I think it'll be fine.
Isn't this an Indian burial ground?
All good.
Don't touch the dog.
I still haven't found it.
Sorry. All I remember is a bird jumping around on a stump during the funeral.
She's gotta be here somewhere. Not this one. Still not the one.
Do.
This might take a while.
Look for the stump.
Dump.
There's a stump.
Good call.
I make them sometimes.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What? Broke?
Tell me why.
That's what I'm saying.
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Sad.
Yeah.
Tessa?
Kids,
She's a ghost.
I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Damn.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by.
I mean, you got memories.
Letting hers
True.
just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her. And the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was
Including her
alone and out of
goblins.
options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods.
What the hell?
If she just
Are
settled
we glossing
down
over
with
that? Like
someone
it's
instead
no
of running
knowledge?
around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kent.
Does she just
how
call
much
us
better that
thieves?
would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What?
What happened between
Oh my!
them?
I
What?
wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
I missed it. What'd she say?
Tessa,
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it.
Oh.
But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't.
Tessa, you tell us what's going on
I'm
right now, or
sorry,
you're gonna get stabbed with
kid.
scissors.
Mm-hmm. And like safety scissors, so it's gonna hurt extra. You destroyed our family. Fuck you, Tessa.
typical. Running away when things get tough. I don't buy that Marianne pushed you away. You turned your back on her. And now you're making excuses. Like always. You destroyed our family. You don't even have the decency to admit it.
I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I
Then
don't
do it.
deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
You went through a very challenging time, and anyone could come out on the other side confused.
Oh my
There's
God.
help available out there if you'll take it. Keep it help.
Jesus Christ.
So that's it then. We're done because I
She's
believe
getting
something
stabbed.
different than you?
No. It's because you don't believe in me.
I see. Then I guess there's nothing more to say.
What the hell?
Allison, did you
two
bring the
really are her
scissors?
children.
Damn.
Hey,
I
know
can't
Wow.
tell if that was a good thing or a
you
bad
did the
thing.
right thing.
That was pure disrespect.
Fuck Tessa.
Fuck Tessa.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Well, if you feel like saying I told you so, now's the time. Everyone in our lives back then, none of them really gave a shit about us. Sorry, I didn't mean...
It's okay. I mean, we had to force the truth out of Eddie, too. But at least he took care of us.
I get now why you're so pumped to go to Juneau. You know, a part of me really thought I'd come here and everything would be exactly the same. Ignorance is bliss, right?
You can say that again.
True.
Before we
Oh.
sit down,
Yes.
she accuses us of stealing stuff.
Yes.
Sam left his wife for our mom, maybe? And maybe that's why Sam kept coming back to check on the house and take care of things, because maybe they were doing some little freaky deaky stuff. Is that
Which
what we
was
gathered?
That's what I assumed for a while now, and that feels like it's a confirmation.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up before we
Yeah, of course.
find out more random information.
But like the fact that we just glossed over the she had you stealing, like, did we find that in the last chapter and I just forgot?
I don't remember it. It could have been something we missed, like maybe we didn't find it or something.
Not a bad
Tell
view,
us in the
eh?
comments.
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off.
Thanks for coming with me, babe.
Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey,
Oh shit, he's addicted to
brothers and
fireweed.
sisters. Right.
But it's been way more brothers than sisters
Once
lately,
you start,
which is why
can
I'm
never
trying to
stop.
say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
I had a
That's
good
not
life.
true.
You're on your way to Denali. My goal's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You need time to heal.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so
And
easy.
take names.
No,
And take
we never had a shot
all
at
the
easy,
names.
but we
But we're all
always
out of
pull through,
ass.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Hey,
We got a couple extra names though.
wherever
Makes up for
Ranger
it.
Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh?
I mean, not really.
Emily was down with Delos. Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long. And when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her.
True.
Not even Tessa. Or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up.
He snip snapped.
Killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
Yeah. Something
100%.
big.
Something big.
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
Something big. What do you think it's gonna be?
I'm still leaning towards bipolar.
I can see that.